Okay, there we go. All right, welcome back everybody to Coffee and Art in the Morning. I'm Dede. I think we're going to do an art journal page. We're going to work in this journal, this mixed media collage journal. It's one of the Dilutions craft colored, normally craft colored journal covers. And you've seen that I've done multiple versions of the covers where I've done faux leather, and this one we've got collage on. So I think this is the one we're going to work in today. I have quite a few pages in here that have some collage bits started, and then I'll show you the 2 or 3 that we have finished. This is the inside cover. The Dilutions book has the hardback cover that kind of flaps over the book. I hope you can see that like that. So the spine of the actual journal is not attached to the book. And so there's the cover. It's a little flashed out, but I think it'll be fine. Get it too dark. And so there's the back cover, front cover, and then the inside cover here. And then we have a couple pages done in here. This one, and I have varnished it. So this one right here. We have this one done. And then we have this one done. And again, I varnished both of these. Okay. So I think we'll do a page in this, and then maybe after that, I might do a my Inktober, which I showed the day 1 and day 2. This is October 3rd, so this would be day 3 of Inktober. I've got to get my fan blowing on me somewhere without knocking over my camera. Hang on, guys. It should do it right there. So yeah, so we're going to do another page in the Mixed Media Journal. Thanks, Jean. So I just have to decide which one of these that I've already started do I want to continue on. I have a whole bunch of collage bits sitting right here to add to it. And let's see. I like this one too. Oh, I like them all, but they just have a few things glued in. This is a pretty new one. I haven't done too much to it. I haven't added too much to it so far to play with, but I did like this one. This is the next page after the inside cover, which this has the cardboard, so I'd have to, still have to do something on this page too, but maybe we'll just work on this. And let's see, like I said, I don't usually add too many people in here in my, I like a lot of landscapes and a lot of, once in a while I'll add an animal. I got some owls here. I got an owl. We got an owl. I like him. He looks good right there. Thanks, Terry Trouble. Inktober, do you only use ink? I do. I mean, I guess other people can use other things. I just use ink, Patty. Here's the one I did yesterday. It's got drippy ink. He's bigger than he looks when I post him. I mean, it's 8.5 by 11 page. And I got drippy ink on him. And I'm trying to do Celtic designs in all of them in some form or fashion. So let's see how that goes too. And I was going to do just amphibians, reptiles and amphibians, but looking through it, I'm not going to have enough. I'm not going to have enough snakes and frogs and stuff for a whole month. So I might add some snails, and I don't know yet. I'm not going to title it anything. I'm just going to do whatever. So I like him. Let's see what else I could add. I also have tigers over here. I did a tiger on another page already though, but I really do like tigers. Could go with a tiger. But if I do a face like this, it's like looking off, like looking that way, you really like it to look toward the middle, not like off the page. So I think I'll go with him for this. I do need some watch parts. I haven't used some flowers and things for a while. Let's see, maybe we'll do some of that too. And again, I always use the same technique in my art cards and my mixed media collage. It's always the same process, the same glue, the same pretty much everything. And so, yeah. So I'm going to tear this down here. And it's easier to paint in if you've torn edges rather than cut them. But sometimes cutting them, you might need an exact shape or something. You know, if you're painting in a lot of stuff, then it's easier. So do I want that to show, or do I want this to be like that? I kind of like it like that because I like the way this touches that right there. So I'm going to go with that. No, it's always a weird conversation here, Silver. What do you mean? Silver goes, I hope I didn't miss any weird conversation. It's always a weird conversation. Silver. Okay, let's see what else I want to add here. I'm just going to, this takes a little bit of time, but this is the process. And if you're watching it and you don't, if you get bored while we fiddle, just fast forward, people. Just fast forward. It's not a big deal. Okay, so I want another separate kind of door thing. This is going to be too dark for that, but it might work here. And then I need some other kind of I want another kind of a little world going on here. So let's dig. I'm taking my time, guys. Just going to take my time. It usually ends up getting hurried toward the end. You're welcome, Lynn. It usually gets hurried toward the end, so let's take our time for a little bit. Oh, I also have this owl. We need to use him on another page. I really like this owl. We need to use him sometime along with those tigers. All right, and I also have this bit of border. This is always cool. Tiptoed in on the sagging. Oh, I missed. Well, I gotta say, Silver, I did miss that part. Silver, I did miss that part. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. No, I did miss that. Okay, so here's some nice trees. I'm liking it because it has the same kind of blues. And see how this kind of ties this in almost? See how the doors and the trees, it all kind of goes together like that. So I think we're gonna add this trees here. That's there. And let's see if we can just almost tie this in together here. Like that. And I like that upside down. I like it both ways. I don't want it too fussy because I have it more brightness the other way. Talking to myself. That's what I do when I collage. I talk to myself. Love these birds too. Not for this page, but like, you know, I got all kinds of cool color things going on there. These are just my favorite colors. I love sienna, Payne's gray, you know, grays, yellow ochres. I love those Renaissance colors. So I seem to go with them a lot. I need to prop this side of the book up just a little because it's one of those should be enough. If you have any questions, put them in caps. Otherwise, we're just going to crack-a-lack on here, guys. Just play with some collage bits. I love this lacy bit. I think it was actually, it's like a wrought iron, I think, but it looks like lace. I used it in the last one, so I probably won't use it today, but I love that. Like these grapes. Not for this one. Oh, another cool owl. Loving me some owls. Don't know if I need two of them. I usually like to have one major thing, focal point there. I'm just going through some of the collage bits, guys. So, big piece of jewelry. Likes the vibrant neutrals. Vibrant neutrals. Oh, okay, Jean. Almost could be a door. See, I want another door here, even if I have to paint it in myself. But I want another something there. But I haven't come across the right thing yet. Okay, I don't need that bit. I can go in the trash. Some of this is left over. Here's some wax paper I can use when we go to paint. Oh, I like this. That looks good. I like that. Don't like the blue bit there, but I like this. It's like a nest. It's like part of a nest. Let's see if I can put that under his neck. I like that. See, because you want to think about tying in everything from side to side. How much do I want this to come down? All right, let me cut this down just a little. Move it over. And I love her. I can't wait to use her in something. I just really think she's awesome. I don't use too many people, you know, y'all know that. Okay, so let's see. I am going to need to get some scissors here to cut out some of these marbles. I need a couple of planets. Let's go with the swirly ones today. Let's go with the swirly ones. Hey, Iffy. National Techie Day. Thank you, Iffy. Iffy keeps us informed as to what day it is. Every day it's another celebration of something. Iffy keeps us posted. Iffy. All right, I'm liking that. And then this is going to go back up there. I want this to be right there. Hey, Trina. Just working on a little bit of a collage here. Just kind of going through. Don't need too much down here because I'm going to paint most of that, I think. So. All right, I need another planet up here. You guys crack me up. Okay, I think I need something a little almost in the orange. One of these two. All right, let's get rid of that one. So let's see how much I can save off of this. I'm just going to trim it down to a circle. And again, I'm going to paint around it and in it, around it, and all that. So. Almost could do this too. I'm trying to balance out if I put 3 of them. I don't like too many things like in the corner, like looks like a sun in the corner or something. I don't really want to do that. Do this. Okay, let's trim this down just a tad. There we go. Now we're cooking. Let's see where I want this swirl to come to. Do I need something else up in here? Don't know if I could just probably paint in one. Don't have to cut one out. I can always just paint one in. Well, we got these are pretty cool. Let's go with this one. Small, a little small planet. Might cut some of that off to have it kind of behind there. There we go. So they're coming around and out. Okay, I'm liking this so far. See, here's another, I want another door right here. I want to have another, that's not going to be bright enough. Here's another, this girl's wearing my all-time, if I could wear this every day of my life, I would. Here's my favorite outfit ever invented. I kept her for the outfit. Okay, let's see, I don't want any pink. It's too much. The blue would be good though. I like the blue. Ah, here we go. I could use this bit for an arch, I think. Let me trim it down and see. So I like the color too. Might be a little big. I'm liking it right there. I'm going by the color. Sometimes I go by color, sometimes I just go by balance. So I like that color there, but I could always just paint it in. Maybe I'll just paint it in, but I do want some of this color somewhere. I like this color. I like this color. Could put it up there. Y'all still with me? Are y'all, oops, sorry guys, I bumped the camera. Y'all still here? I mean, are y'all still with me? This could go with this. Where's that other bit of blue? Or even this tree. No, the tree's too much. That's too much. Here's a little bit of cloud. Let's see if I want this cloud bit. I think I could go with a little bit of cloud here. And it doesn't matter if it hangs off the edge because you can always cut it off after you. I think I'm going to go with that. Because I want to carry the blue across the 2 pages. I'm just thinking, guys. I'm just thinking. I'm adding more to this particular book than some other collages that I do. Too bright. Some waterfall. Love me some waterfall. I like always sit me up some waterfall. I like the way that looks too. I'm going to keep that to the side. And I have another one already coming together over here. A bird nest. That's perfect. Let's see which one do I like. Got a couple of them. I'm liking this. All right, let me trim this down just a little because I'll paint it in, but I don't need all this excess white. Should tear. It's easier to blend. Let's do that. Some bird nests. That's what we need with the owl. Whose face is it? Do I want it? Let's see. Because I can carry it across the page. So just carry that across the page. It's kind of tiny. It almost needs two. Or maybe a bigger one. Let me play with this one, see which one I like. I like this one better. Or does it need to be closer to him? Don't know. I don't even know if it needs it. It's just I saw a bird nest and I liked it. I don't think it needs it. All right, let's keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Thanks, Lindsay. Like I said, I'm just kind of taking my time here. Let me move all these bird nests out of the way. Keep them together. Got some eggs. Those are always interesting to use. And it's the colors I like. I just don't want it to look too much like the planets. Although, that might be a nice metaphor. Might get lost though. Let's see. Here's a third one. Might help separate the other two colors. If you have any questions, I don't know if this, maybe y'all have seen me do so many collages, it's not interesting anymore. I don't know. Could be. Maybe just be kind of know everything that's going to happen so you don't, it's not interesting. Could be. Could be. All right, let's see. I think that's going to probably be good. I can paint in an arch here. I need another arch. Hang on, let me tell Hubster I'm still streaming. Hey, I'm streaming. What's up? I just changed the camera over to another stream. Yeah. You like my fingernails? Yeah. Thanks, honey. Oh, thank you. Okay. Bye. He came in and it was in between streams for him. It was in between, and so he thought I was done. All right, so we're going to go with that. No, I'm still here. Okay. Hubster thought I'd left because he came in when I was in between shows. All right, let's see. I don't want any more birds. Kind of like this water. If I want to keep that over there. See, I want to paint in another arch here. Another, that might work. I want another door here. So that would work. All right, we're going to go with that. Ooh, there's a tiger on there. It'll be upside down. I like that. Although it would almost look good that way too. There's a tiger on there that I didn't even notice. Could add the cast. I don't know what cast. What cast? Let's see. This needs to line up there. Put that right there. It just works. Okay. Oh, hang on, guys. My chat didn't click in. I missed a little bit. I'm watching you do these. Please don't. Oh, okay, Pepper. Hey, Judy Patoot. I mean, Judy. Yeah. Wee Hootie, Judy. Wee Hootie, Judy. I'm adding a lot of stuff to these collages in this particular book, guys. I'm doing it on purpose. In this particular book, I'm trying to add a whole lot of stuff. I want to do that, you know, just because some of the other ones are more simplistic. Some of the other collages are a little more simple. And this one I'm trying to make as much, I don't say I'm trying to overcomplicate it. I just want a lot of stuff in it. I love this too. This one's one of my favorite things. I'm going to put that over there. The next one, there's another little bit of watch part. I almost like that better. I kind of like that better. I think we're going to go with that one. All right. So I got these awesome angels from the calendar there. I'm almost done with the pile. I'm going through the whole pile here. Oh, I already had this one at once. And I love these. Ooh, I love those colors with this. Oh, I love those colors with this. Do I need it? Do I need that worked in there behind there? I might. I need this worked in at the very back layer. But I don't want to cover this up too. I'll have to work that in. Working that in. Okay, I'm stopping because if I'm going to work that in, that's going to be a work. All right, so let me get my glue and stuff. So let me get a brush. And like y'all know that the only brushes that I keep in glue are in water are my glue brushes. All right, hang on. Add Harry Potter. Yeah, because of the owl. Yeah, no, the owl will be the focal point. All right, so I put my I use golden matte medium. This is Carol Sunset's idea to put it in a dishwasher, dish soap bottle. So you can squeeze out just how much you need. All right, and I do need a couple baby wipes. And let me go ahead and put my wax paper behind each page. So I don't glue these pages shut. Let's see if I can just slip these under there. I want to glue my book shut. All right, so some of it's already been glued down, and I need a card to scrape to flatten out your glue bits. Okay, so I just the way I work it, there's different ways you can do. If you're not sure you're going to remember where all your collage bits are, you can take a picture of it. I just kind of work, especially with so many elements, I kind of tack and glue and tack and glue. But, you know, there's all kinds of ways you can remember where your stuff is or where it goes. If you're not sure you can remember, then take a picture. It'll last longer. All right, so I know I want this right here. So I'm going to put it right there. And it's always best to use, I got a little water still in my brush. Let me squeeze that out. It's always best to put your glue on your base. Remember, this is already glued down, guys. And then on the back, and then over the top, if you can. Unless you're just moving things around like I do sometimes. Move that up just a little. And then after you put the glue over the top, then you take your card and just kind of smash any bubbles down or wrinkles. Get it nice and smoothed out. I have to get dressed. Oh, go, Terry. Go get dressed. Goodness sake, girl. 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 All right. And this right down here. Again on the back. And then get it lined up where you want it. Do I want it right there? And then over the top. And then smash it down. And you can kind of pull off. Can't move that. You can kind of pull off the excess. And just, you know, you can scrape this. You can scrape it back on your tray. And you can still keep using it. All right, so I know all that. You don't want to get dressed. Ah, Terry. All right, so I want this little bit up here. In this corner where that little cloud is. Okay, and I know I want this little bit right here of cloud on this page. And this little planet right over it. Right there on the edge of the roof. Okay. You gotta, it's, you know, I got a lot of matte medium on, so you gotta be careful you're not moving it. Those little bits, like that. All right, so there we go, got that side glued down. All right, so now I gotta think. All right, now I know down here I can get some of this stuff glued down. But it's behind here that I'm gonna put those flowers that I have to kind of think about a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna put that. I'm going to put I still need to do my Inktober today. Let's make sure I stay in camera here. That's going there. And this bit's going over here. Scrape this down. And this Dilutions paper, it's like heavy cardstock. I mean, it's thick stuff. Get back over there. All right, now I want these little eggs. I'm going to want them right in here. So let's put them. There. All right, so now I'm going to just kind of slide my owl and everything off the page here. Oh, I do know I want this down here. Let me trim it down just a little. So I want this up here. Somehow, I want to incorporate this. Now let me get the owl head. I may even need to go this way. I want those colors in there. So I'm thinking, let me just kind of mess with it a minute. I really like the red over on this side, but I don't know if I can make that work because I don't want to lose the owl. Let's see here. Okay, so this. Okay, well, give me some time. times and dates and stuff up there, Allie. All right, let's see. Do I want that? All right, let me cut some of this black off because I can always paint in black. You know that. Because I do want that planet to be there. Let's see. All right, I think I'm going to tear it right there. So I can get this here. Okay, Anita, if you say so. I want a little bit of red over here because I got kind of an orangey red going on. I just have to decide how I want it. I think I like it better this way. Almost like that, because I still have other planets and things up there. But I love these flowers. I just loving them. So it's just making it work. Just making it work right in there somewhere. I didn't see times or anything. I'll wait till chat catches up. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with that. All right, so let me just go ahead and glue. I need a little bit more squeezed out there, so let's just go with this. Because we always can paint over things. All right, let me smooth that down. Okay, hang on, my chat's not scrolling again. I'm still thinking. Oh, okay, you're just thinking about streaming. Okay. All right. Okay, let us know when you decide so we can talk about it and promote it and all that. Let us know. All right, so again, how far do I want that down there? Let's see how far the owl's head's going to be. Pull that up just a little bit. There we go. All right, I think right in there. Let's make that work. Yeah, I know. Some people, yes, when you have to be able to do that though. If you want to do collage, you got to be able to look at things upside down, right side up, tear it up, rip it up, and paint over things. You just have to, or otherwise you're afraid. Otherwise you're afraid to use stuff. Let's move that down. There's a glare right there from the lamp. I mean, there's been many times I put things on a collage and then it ends up being completely painted out. All right, let's see if I can, there we go. Let's get that glare off. There we go. Now it got a little dark, but not too bad. All right, now let's go back. I want this watch bit on his head. I want it right over his eye right there. Oops, right there. Right there. And when you scrape with the card like that, depending on the magazine or image that you have to be careful. Some things you can scrape and scrape and scrape and it doesn't hurt it. And some things, the magazine will either, the ink will start to move or you can tear it easier, so you have to be careful. Not really, Jean. I really don't see the final result. I really don't. I mean, I have a general idea, like I have a landscape going this, I have a general idea, but do I see the completed thing in my head? No, I don't. Not in this kind of thing. Not in this kind of thing, I don't. I can see it easier in smaller collages because it's just a small art card and stuff. But even that, I don't really see it completed. Okay, I almost want some clouds up here. I want a little bit of clouds coming across that corner. But I don't really see it 100% finished like you might think I do. Because it comes to you as you're doing it. It's like you can kind of plan out you can pick your elements and all that, but the stories come to you while you're doing it. Because you're adding different things, moving things around, you see different things and how it works that you can't plan on something like this. At least I don't. Okay, so I don't need this nesty bit, the little bird nesty look thing, because it's of the flowers. So I'm liking that. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and dry this, and then we're going to start painting it in. So I think I'm done gluing. Oh, there's a little blob of glue there. I think I'm done gluing, so now I'm going to put my brush back in the water, move all my accoutrements off here. And get out some paint. I'm glad to hear you say that the story comes to you as you go. Yeah, well, I mean, I can have a little bit of something in my head with certain elements. Like, for instance, when I use planets, I know I'm going to have space. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm going to have outer space. I like clouds. I like mist. I like water. I like waterfalls. I like scenery with time and time travel, portals, watches, clocks. So all those kind of things, I kind of know that I want to create that kind of a world, but exactly where everything is going to be, like I didn't know I was going to put an owl in here. You see? So, it's kind of, what you're going to can pick and kind of imagine it, but do I know every little thing? No. I don't know. So, yeah, I still have to do my Inktober too. So, okay, hang on, guys. I got a chip nail here. Hang on. I gotta fix that. It's gonna rip down into the quick. Don't want that to happen. Okay. All right, so now let me move all this collage bit off my desk. It piles up behind me. And now I'm going to pick colors. Sorry, guys, I did bump the tripod there. Okay. So let's pick some colors. Make sure my chat stays locked in. It's done with ink. It's anything you want, Silver. It's just done with ink. Inktober is anything you want to do with ink. Yeah. Anything you want to do with ink. All right, I'll move that over here too. I don't want to lose that. Ugh. Sorry, guys, I keep bumping the thing there. Alrighty, so let's dry this real quick. Just a little bit. Just so I don't have any blobs of glue sitting anywhere. Can you do Can I do my Inktober? And then it wouldn't exactly be Inktober if you did it in pencil, would it, Iffy? And if y'all don't know what to do, I mean, it's not too late to start if you get crack-a-lackin'. I mean, it's the third, but I'm not using Jake Parker's prompts, but he does have, I don't know if I saved him. Let me see. He does have prompts if you're not sure what to do. Did I save them? Yes. Okay. So here's what Jake's official prompt list is. And that's just if you don't know what to do, you have no plan, you don't, like I said, I started wanting to do amphibians and reptiles, but the more I drew them, the less of them there are for me to pick. I mean, you only can draw a frog so many ways. For me, I'm not going to draw 10 frogs. It look almost exactly alike. I'll draw a couple frogs. I want a couple snakes, I'm going to do some snails because I was running out of frogs, snakes, and reptiles. I have a dinosaur eye. I have some alligators. I have a few things, but it's not going to be 31 days. So I'm going to have to go with some other creatures. So, and I'm also trying to add Celtic knots to everything. So I might just call it Celtic creatures. And then whatever I feel like adding to it, but I want to add Celtic designs. So Celtic knots, Celtic crosses, just Celtic designs. So I'm probably going to end up calling it Celtic creatures. But here's the official list. I got the list right here. So I don't want to flash out my camera, so I'm going to read it to you. So these are the official 31-day prompts if you don't have any. Fast, noisy, collect, hungry, sad, hidden, lost, rock, broken, jump, transport, worried, scared, tree, relax, wet, battle, escape, flight, squeeze, big, little, slow, 1 dozen, tired, box, creepy, burn, surprise, wreck, and friend. And those are the ones that Jake Parker made as prompts. But you are in no way obligated to participate to do any of those. As long as you draw an ink drawing a day. That's the rules. Ink a day. That's it. Ink drawing a day. Okay, my chat froze again, guys. Hang on. Or didn't scroll, rather. Okay, Jill. Do your cute guy in a kill as part of your. I don't know, Jean. Sorry, guys. I missed some of the chat. It didn't scroll. So when I clicked the catch up button, a lot of things scrolled right off. So I missed a lot of your. Questions, or if you had questions in caps. So. But if you want more information, just go to Mr. Jake Parker or look up Inktober and go. He has a site for it, guys. He has a site. Go to his website for the more information, okay? This is only the second year I've done it. He's been doing it for many years. I don't know how many years he's been doing it, but a few. And this is only my second year. So, just use ink is all I know. And if you don't know a prompt, he gave you one to help. All right, now let's get on to some paint. So let me pick colors. So of course I need black and white. So get some black. I need more than that. I think I see I let it crust over because I didn't close it all the way. And if you don't close them, all right, let me clean my hands. Let me get another baby wipe or two. So I'm not just getting it everywhere. I don't know if you consider gel pens ink or not. I guess that's totally up to you. I wouldn't. That's just me. I wouldn't consider it an Inktober challenge to use gel pens, but I don't think there's really any rules. I think the idea, guys, is to get you doing something. Get you doing something to make a whole project. to do a 31 days, you know, to like discipline yourself to do it, just to do it. If you want to use gel pens, it's, you know, I don't know. I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't, but that's just me. Okay, so now I'm going to use some, I'm going to want some uniform blue. And let's see, what else? I actually almost could use a little pink color in here, or like a little peach color. This is a Ceramcoat brand, but I don't know if I want that pink. Let's see. I also have a little bit more pink. That's petal pink. That's almost could be too pink. I'm almost wanting a more of a, I don't want to say coral, but maybe. Here's coral blush. Let's go with coral blush and maybe a beige. Let's go with a little coral blush, a little cream color like a sand or something. No, it's too light. It's too much like. Okay, let's go with yellow ochre then. Again, guys, I don't think it's so much matters. It's the thing. It's to do the thing. I think I'm going to need a little brown. Let's go with, oh, this is maroon. Maybe a little antique maroon in lieu of a brown. We could probably do that. I'm just picking colors right now. Just picking some colors. Do I want a kind of a green? What kind of a green do I want? I don't want olive. I almost want a teal. Let's see. Or a pistachio mint. This is more blue. I'm almost leaning toward this. Sea glass. I try to say the colors that I'm using, guys, but it's not, for me, it's not so much the name of the color. It's just like, I'm looking at the color. Like right here, look. Here's the colors. All my colors are like here and here. And I'm just looking at the colors. I'm not even looking at the names. So it's hard to say, you know, well, why did you pick this color? Because it looks like it would match. It looks like it matches what I'm doing. Terry, are you still in your jammies? What color is that? That was the blue color. Okay, I need a, wait, was that black? Yeah. Thought I put out some black. I just wanted to make sure. Dressed now. Okay, I was just making sure. Okay, I think I'm going to start with these colors. I'll see if I need any more as we go. Oh, you know what? I will probably need a gray. I can mix my own, but why do that if you have a nice zinc gray or graphite gray? Let's see. Let's go with, there's slate gray. We'll go with slate gray. I need to open this one. I use zinc, graphite, slate gray, lots of grays. And then sometimes I'll just mix my own with the blue, gray, blue, white, and black. There we go. Alrighty. So I usually start with, you know, blending off all the edges with my finger, and then get in the details with the a brush. Let's go ahead. I'll get a couple of brushes in a minute. All right, so I'm going to start with black, and I'm just going to kind of, I start, you know, blending in edges. Like if I can see that that can go there, or if the maroon needs to go in here. I'm not even cleaning off my finger. I'm just kind of going from thing to thing. And if you get too much of one color, or you know, because it's got the golden matte medium over it, and I know I say that every time, but it's why. It's because I have the golden matte medium over everything that I'm able to wipe it away with the baby wipe if need be, or blend. It just blends and wipes because of the golden matte medium. Okay, so I'm just going to start working my way around the edge. I'm going to pick up a little yellow ochre here, a little bit more of the maroon, just kind of mix. And then if I get too much of one thing, I'll just back it off with a baby wipe. And I want that to kind of be blended right there. All right, so go with the maroon again. And if you don't over mix your colors, there goes my mailman. If you don't over mix your colors, you can get a nice mottled effect. See like how that just some little hills right there? It's because I'm not over mixing everything. All right, so I need a little bit of gray here, a little bit of maroon, maybe a little bit more black down here, and then a little bit more gray. So I've got some colors there. Wipe off my excess, and then I can start kind of just blending. I think he's at my door, actually. Now, it is kind of tricky to get into the crevice of an art journal. Sometimes you have to just get in there with the brush because you got to kind of, you know, smash it into the spine there. Okay, I want a little bit of that, but I think I'll carry that over just a little there, just so these pages become kind of joined together a little better, because I want them to be like one thing. Even though it's a 2-page spread, I still want it to be one thing. Okay, so I just continue around, blending, mixing. And of course, you're going to probably have fog, mist, water, stars, all kinds of things are going to be going on, right? So right now, I'm just trying to get rid of all the edges. Do I need to move in some, guys? Do you want me to zoom in some? I can't tell sometimes if it needs to be closer or not closer. Because I'm trying to get you to see the whole thing, but at the same time, I'll go ahead and zoom in a little so you can maybe see a little bit more detail. All right, let's refocus. Let's lighten it up just a tad. Let's refocus. Where's my card? Where's my pink card? The pink card that gets it to focus. There we go. All right. I just have to keep moving the book around. If you're using a regular ink pen, well, as long as it's ink, I think, guys, I think the challenge is just to use ink. You know, whether it's, you know, I have ink pens, ink brush pens. I'm using brush pens. I'm using ink and paint brushes. I'm using, I have calligraphy pens, dip pens, mostly brushes. You know, I've got microns. Okay, I need some fresh baby wipes. I'm using microns, brush pens, you know, all kinds of ink. I'm not limiting it to one thing, but I'm just cleaning off some of the excess so I'm not getting it everywhere. Okay. So I'm going to keep going around the edges, and then once I go around the edges, I can remove my wax paper. Okay. But I am trying to stay, because I am so zoomed in, I'm trying to stay in focus here. I mean, in the camera. So I'll have some like green waterfall or something in here, I think. Some of that mint green coming in there. All right, let's keep moving up the book just to get rid of some of the Oh, you got it? Okay, you're welcome, Tammy. Yeah, Tammy won the Coloring Studio color book last week. She said, I did get it in the mail early. I didn't think I'd get it in the mail till today, but I got it in the mail on Friday. And again, this is going to have some sky and clouds coming across there. Let me just get all the edges done here. Just want to get all the edges done, then we'll go back and blend in some things happening. Yeah, he just now came by. Yeah, he's been coming a little bit later. For a while he was getting here like at 10:30, 11, but I think now they're starting to settle into an official time period, which seems to be around lunch. Seems to be around lunchtime now. Okay, I'm just going to keep, all right, so I'm all the way around, so I'm going to move that wax paper off of this side. Now let's go over here on this side. And again, I'm just going to keep blending and some gray, and because I'm going to have sky and everything going on up here too. So this can come like that arch right there. A couple more things going on right here. Yeah. Get that covered in there. And I try to use my finger or fingers until I get kind of everything pretty much based in. And then I can get in there with details with paint brushes. But I'm going to go get some coffee. I'm going to get some coffee and see if he did leave anything on my porch. All right, so let's go fix this down. All right. So I'm going to blend this around here because I want a couple of different arches. I want one right there, right here. Fix the watch, but I also want this right here to be another little one that I'll paint in. All right, so I'm all the way to the edge now, so I'm going to remove that, although I'm still going to have a little bit of painting on the edges. All right, I got that tiger there. It's kind of cool, but not. I don't know yet. Haven't decided if I want him in there. Because I want a light area. Like popping in right here. Oops. Come out of the zone. Oh, you asked me a question? I'm sorry I missed it. If you missed, Dede, the mailman is cartwheeling past your window. No, I don't think so. I just heard him out there. Oh my gosh. Cartwheeling past my window. All right, so I don't want to cover that up there. I think I'll have something else right in there. because again, I have to work into the crevice there of the book. And let's do a little bit of mint there. So let's kind of blend that. That'll work for now. Just to have a transition between. Where's my brush? Let me go ahead and just put some black paint all in the crevice there, just to get the all the way into the spine. Go check your mail. Yeah, I'm going to, Sherry, in just a minute, as soon as I finish this. Okay, so let's get in here with the gray and the black and the blue. It's too green. Needs to be more, a little bluer. Let's mix up a little more blue. Oh, I picked up a little brown in there too. That's nice. That's nice. All right, let's see. And I'm going to use some of this coral color for some accents, but I haven't decided where or how yet. Because right now I'm just trying to get everything, all the white covered up. I'm just trying to get all the white areas covered up. I want some more brown right in here and in here as well. So let's get that in there and blend that out a little. Let's go around a little bit this way. Again, I'm just trying to get all the white kind of blended in where I want it. Okay, I need some more baby wipes. They fill up quick, guys, when you're using them to blend, and then keep wiping your hands to keep your hands semi-clean. You go through, I'll go through 20 or 30 baby wipes in one collage session. Easy, 20 to 30. Oh, okay. Everybody's saying I should check my mail. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Alrighty. Alrighty. Hang on. Somebody must know that I'm getting something or something. I'm not expecting anything, guys. Seriously, I don't have any clue. Let me finish. I got to get this blended while it's wet. Hang on, hang on. All right. See, the brown's too brown. I got to get some blue and gray over it. Actually, that's where I need a little bit of purple, even lavender. All right, let me leave it like that for now. Hang on, guys. I'm going. I do need a quick break anyway. All right, so here we go. We're really zoomed in, but I think you can start to see some little paths, some little doors, like little doors into different worlds. See? Here, we're going to have something there, have something there. We got something coming in this way right here. Okay, then we have this door. We have the two arches over here. And then, I don't know what's going on up there yet. I don't know what we got going on up there, but I think I do need to zoom out one. Hang on, guys. Let me back out one because that's a little close. That's probably better. All right, let's refocus now. All right, it's not wanting to focus. Come on. There we go. Come on. You know you want to. All right. So, Okay, let me go run downstairs real quick. I'm gonna grab some hot coffee, check my mail. I'll be right back, guys. Good grief, good grief. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm coming. I have a box and 2 packages, and my coffee cup. All right. I have no idea who they're from yet. Let me catch my breath. All right. Well, you know what? We've been going at this for an hour. Hang on, guys. I got to catch my breath. Ran downstairs, ran to the coffee, ran outside, ran to the mailbox, ran back upstairs. Okay, so let me get my chat to lock in. It's not one to lock in today, guys. All right. So what I'm going to do, and we're not focused, I'm going to save this video and do the happy mail, and then we'll pick this one back up after we're done with the happy mail. How about that? And let me catch my breath. So if you're watching this recording, this will be part 1. I'll call it something with an owl in it. And